What if you could give gifts that actually bring peace and joy and not stress, even to you? Today, I want to talk about intentional gift giving, what that looks like, how it can simplify your holidays, and how it can even help you slow down and bring more meaning to this season for you. Here's the problem with traditional gift giving. So often we give out of obligation. We buy more than we need to, and the initial excitement of the gifts fade fast. And what's really left is a pile of things that nobody really needs or even remembers. And yet, at the same time, what we all crave is the same thing. It's connection with each other. It's thoughtfulness and that feeling that somebody really knows us. And that's what intentional gift giving is all about. My dad's method for helping us to be more intentional with our gift giving. He used to tell us, don't get me anything that isn't biodegradable or edible. He wanted a lighter footprint on the planet. And while I'm a little bit embarrassed to say that as a young adult, I really didn't recognize the power of this idea, I can really relate to it now. And I love giving gifts that nourish the body and disappear over time as they're enjoyed. The focus of this gift giving guideline that he created was to really emphasize that joy doesn't have to come wrapped in plastic or taking up space on a shelf. A simple method for families that have children. I learned about the 5 gift rule from my daughter, and it's a guideline that's often used by minimalists, but I think it makes so much sense, whether you are striving for a minimalist lifestyle or not. The gifts that children are given are limited to just one thing that they want, one thing that they need, one thing to wear, one thing to do, an experience. And then for my daughter, she added a couple things onto this list as well, some kind of future investment as well as an ornament. I think this is such a thoughtful approach. It reduces the overwhelm that often occurs on Christmas Day. Children, they know in advance what to expect, and they learn that gifts don't have to be an endless stream of them to be special. And as parents or even a grandparent thinking about this approach, it really can give us a guide of how to be more intentional. My favorite type of gift giving, though, is experiences. When you give someone an experience, you're giving them a memory, a moment that they'll hold on to for months and hopefully even years to come. And research even actually shows that experiences tend to bring longer lasting happiness than things do. Now, here's some more ideas for you if you want to consider gifts that are an experience. You could give something like a long weekend trip to someone, or a class, like a cooking class, or maybe some kind of art class. A day trip somewhere would be fun, somewhere interesting in your hometown maybe, something like a membership to a museum or a garden, or maybe a self-improvement course, such as my Jumpstart Your January Reset, or even a simple coupon for a morning walk and a coffee date together. I love how the focus in these shifts from being what you spend to the quality of time and attention. Here's something beautiful I've noticed. When you give more intentionally, you naturally slow down too. You pause to think about the person and you consider what would truly bring them joy. You might make something by hand or write them a heartfelt note, and suddenly gift giving becomes a little less of a to-do and more a practice of mindfulness and caring. So here's a few more ideas if you're looking for some inspiration. You could write handwritten letters of appreciation or memories, or maybe you give a small journal and you add in there a few prompts or quotes to start their new year with some reflection. Maybe some homemade treats or self-care items like candles or bath salts or granola bars, herbal tea blends, or a donation in their name to a cause that they really care about. Maybe a slow tech-free day together. As you move into this holiday season, I really invite you to slow down and just notice how it feels to give more intentionally. You might find that in simplifying what you give, you actually increase the joy for both yourself and for the people that you're giving to. I mean, the reality is that in the end, the most meaningful gifts, they're the ones that help us feel that connection that we have with each other. So here's to a calm, beautiful, and intentional holiday season. Thanks for watching.